Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild. Tabletop Gaming Guild is all about the experiences and memories that playing tabletop games with friends and families can create. Today we're looking at Viticulture with the Tuscany DLC. I have to make sure my settings are on, so I got extended board, special workers, and structures. I have the special workers as random. I did also turn on pick your parents, so you have two mamas and papas to choose from. And I'm leaving the scoring on for the region, which is a majority control at the end of the game. So, if you haven't ever played with the Tuscany expansion, you may want to watch my run through of the tutorial that quickly gives you an idea. I have not played this before. I'm going to set the other guys on relatively easy. And I'm going to keep it with 3 players to keep the playtime down a little bit. We'll see how this goes. I've gone through the tutorials. I have a rough idea how this plays, but it's a lot. Okay, so let's see what Mama and Papa's choices are for me. With my randomly generated name, I probably could have gave myself an actual name. So we're going to start with two vines in a order. That seems like a good combination. I think the 2 vines in an order seems like the better Mama Niki. Okay, Papa, I can start with a point, or 5 money, a point, or 2 money. He seems like not a great one. Only 1 money, but a windmill. But I get a point every time I plant a vine. Well, but 1 money to start with is awful. That's okay. I will choose him. Oh, what are my special workers? Okay, you may place the messenger on an action space in a future season. Interesting. When you take your first turn that season, use the messenger's action instead of placing a worker. So it's a way of guaranteeing a specific action I want in the future season. Oracle. When you draw cards with the Oracle, draw 1 extra card of the same type and discard the one of the cards you drew. You may not draw more than 1 extra card. So you use the Oracle in a place that gets you cards, you get an extra card of the same type, is what it's saying. But you get to have to discard. Oracle, nah. Whatever. Okay, actually that combination works pretty well for me, but I need a bunch of structures. Let's get this windmill. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have the money to get those structures. What I'll probably do with my first action is sell the more valuable field to get some money. Red chose to get money, the wake up chart. Let's take this action, I think, is what I want to take. So let's expand so I can see. So red took money, I took this one, so I'm going to get summer bonus of a card of my choice, winter bonus, autumn bonus, so fall bonus of a blue card, and then winter bonus of a influence. So I'll lock that in. And yellow is choosing whatever the third one was, which I think is an extra planting card. So I need to start getting structures, unfortunately. So let's go here. Oh, is it? I keep forgetting. This is spring. This is summer. So I'm not going to have the money I need to build the structures. Well, technically I have enough for the trellis, but not for the other one. So what I'm going to do, let's get the trellis. I'm going to have a bunch of cards. Hopefully I can get an extra worker as well. So I'll go here, sell some money, and then go here and buy some extra workers. Okay, so let's pass. That's all I'm doing this season. Let's take a winter card. That'll be good later. I think that's the one that allows me to harvest 3 fields. Interesting. So let's get a structure. Once I draw a structure I can't undo, that's fine. Just desperately need the money. Okay, pay 3 money to fill. If I have a label factory, I can go there, get 2 points, pay 3 money to fill an order. So I get an action spot to help me fill orders, so it gives me extra points, and it itself is worth 1 point at the end of the game. That's pretty decent. I'm going to be hurting for money, but that's alright. Oh, I'm selling this for 7 money. So he's going to give me enough for an extra worker. Okay. I passed. They need to... Okay. I passed. Oh, okay. I needed to end that turn. Okay. Draw 1 card or discard 2 visitor cards to gain 2 points. Draw... Yeah, okay. And during this season, there's nothing I want to do, so I'm going to pass. Now I get to do this, so I'm going to go... I want the 2 money. Oh, I just need to check that check mark. Okay. 2 money. I desperately need money. Maybe I can move that later to get more points out of it, but currently I control that zone. And that should give me enough to... Interesting. They have no fall actions, winter actions. So that should give me enough to get my extra worker, and I can get one of the special workers. If I get a special worker, then I have I have enough still left over for that. I only need 3 for that. Let's see how the Oracle works. Okay, end of the year, nothing special happens. So, wake up chart. So red chose the extra point and all this other stuff. The cards for yellow. So basically I can choose what I want, essentially. Any card in the fall and become the strength player next year. I think getting the extra order, the yellow card, and the structure is pretty good. Here. I want to get this one, my irrigation, so I can get my both my Chardonnay and that out. Okay. And I'm gonna pass after that. Okay, interesting. this is not going to be something you can get anytime soon, but I should have what I need for that, which will start getting me income. Okay, this season I want to do this, so I can plant this here. I'm gonna have enough workers. No, I'm not gonna have enough workers this year to do everything I need to do, but that's okay. So I got the stuff planted. I might go and get the discounted worker instead to get an extra worker. Oh, I still have 2 workers left. So I actually do have enough to do what I need. Oh, I can get a money there. Let's pass. Yeah, this is probably great to go here. And then once I harvest them, they can age to where I need them. So then next year I can actually turn them into wines. Makes sense. Okay, so I'll get to harvest 1 field and get an extra coin. Which gets me enough, I can get an extra worker. Do I want to get my special worker? What does the architect do? What I got? Build a structure at 3 discount or gain 1 point. Well, I'm gonna need this, which is gonna cost 4, and it cost me. Okay, so I need a 3 discount would mean that only cost me 1, so I need to save 1 money for that. Okay. So I'm gonna pass, not make the one. Auto, what does this do? Whenever you draw immediately, you may immediately fill it. Ew, that's not great, but okay. So I need to do this. If I get a normal worker, yeah, just get a normal worker. I can't afford the special worker right now. I need that 1 money. Although I can get 1 money here. So money is what I'm going to desperately need. Okay. I could sell another field. Do I want to get extra money, or do I want to get... Let's get this. Okay. Maybe I'll get something really useful for the green card. For the yellow card. Cabernet. Okay, anything I need to do here? I think I'm passing on the spring actions. Okay. Pass. And hopefully I get a good yellow card. Oh, I gotta confirm my pass. I don't get the yellow card till after, which is a little weird, but it's okay. I'll go here, get the extra money. Yes, and I'll play this one. Get the structure I need, which is the... Okay, so it's only going to cost me 1. And now I have what I need to actually turn my grapes into the wine I need to fill these orders. Well, at least, not this one yet, but this one at least. So I have 4 more actions this year. I want to use one of them for harvesting wine, for making wine, and extra worker would be good, but I won't have the money most likely. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. So harvest wine, harvest grapes, make wine, and then get a worker, fill an order. If I can get a worker, I will, but I may not have the money I need to do it. Don't get to draw a card there, so it wouldn't make sense to do the card bonus. Okay, so I get my grapes going. I need to make a 3. I need a 3 and a 5, which is fine. It won't be quite what I need yet, but it will age. Actually, what does this do? Build a structure or give a tour. Huh. I could give a tour to get some extra money. 3 money is gonna get me what I need for an extra worker, actually. Let's do this. Oh, I gotta pass. Oh. 2 money is not as great, but it would still get me enough for an extra worker. I don't necessarily need to make my wines yet, because they're still gonna age. Still need to age to get what I want, so yeah, let's get the extra money, get a worker. If I do that, then I could do, yeah, extra money. I need the money. And get an extra worker for sure. So I currently have 2 more actions. If I can make the wine, it still needs to age. I can make the 2 and the 4. If I make the 2 and the 4, and then it'll age to where it needs to be. Then I can save the other one to hopefully make this 8 later, but I need to unlock this 6 cost. Yeah, still do this, make the 2 wines. Make the 2. That's one less action I have to do next round. And the 4. And then a no for the 3rd wine. Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna pass. I have 1 action left.
Mm-hmm.
Get 1 more worker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Money is definitely tight, but I can start getting income soon. This at the end of next year. So that'll help a lot. I got plenty of actions now. So I have exactly the one I need to fill this order. I do have to get rid of a card. Get rid of that one. Okay, let's go for money and going earlier. Oh, they took the first player. Okay. I can get... How much money do I need to get to the next structure? 6 money? But I can always discount it. So if I discount it by 3, it's only going to cost 3. So if I go here, I'd have enough money to have that structure. And I can actually make this wine. Good. I'm in better shape. So I'm going to pass. Take this one with the 1 coin. And see what actions they do. Okay, so I'm taking this action. Playing this card. Build a structure with 3 cost discount. I could lose a point. Actually, undo. Let's go here. Because I can lose a point to do both. Which is probably worth it at this point. It's plant 2, not draw 2. Okay, so I'm only going to get to do the 3 discount. Do this. And that's that. Okay, so I bought this special character. I have not used it for the special character. Destroy building. I don't want to destroy. Let's pass, because the other actions I want, I need to get. So I'm going to fill an order, make harvest, and make some wine. And then hopefully fill another order. So harvest, make wine, fill order twice. I have enough workers to do that. And I'll actually have 1. No, I have 4. Yeah. Okay. So pass. I have just enough workers to do that. So if I harvest, I only have 1 field, so I might as well just harvest for and get the 1 coin. Okay, and then next I'm going to make some wine. Let's make some wine. So I have the 5 and 3. I need an 8 and 3, so let's... Wait, I thought I got that structure. Wait, oh no, okay, I did get that structure, okay. Scared me for a second. Okay, and then a second wine, yes. Let's get to 3, and I can fill 2 orders this round. I could have, if I filled this, I should have built that structure. Oh, I could build this structure. And I have the money to fill. Okay. I don't have enough workers to do everything I want. So if I fill both of these orders, I need to pass and actually try and fill both of these orders. If I get blocked out, I can always get another worker. Now, and then I won't. And at this point, I'm not as worried about money. because I'll have a great income for filling these 2 orders. Oh yeah, the last one's the grande worker, so I can definitely fill that. Do both orders. Gets me to 7 points. 8 points for the bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 2 income, so I'm gonna have plenty of money now. As I'll automatically getting 3 money every year. At the end of every year. And nobody has a lot of points yet. Though I'm getting a fair amount just now. I'm going to have to switch my focus to getting new orders. Which actually the Mercado will now be useful.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, sorry. Have the money to build it. And being able to fill those immediately is nice. So pass. Let's see. What do I want? Let's get an extra field. An extra vine, rather. Hey, money, 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 money. Let's go here. Build the Mercado. And then later on, I'm going to go here and with the Oracle and get plenty of orders. I'll go here and get... Actually, I could go there with... That's actually not bad. I could place 2 influence, get it with the Oracle, get an extra order. Yeah. Wait, undo. I want to do it with the Oracle. Get some orders. Okay, those are pretty doable. I have to discard one of them. See, this requires a lot of grapes, is the only thing. More points, better income. This one's easier. What do I have for... The grapes kind of suck right now, but... Yeah, let's do this, okay. Oh, it's this one I'm discarding. So I'm discarding this one. Keeping the higher value one. Okay, plant and place another influence. And... yeah, let's get a green card. Okay, that's actually perfect. I can plant both of those. There's nothing else I want to do during this season. Although I could make my... I have enough workers. I could also... I still have 4 workers. So I want to do this. Get those 2 out. Definitely want to do this. So there's 2 actions. Definitely want 3 actions. 4 actions. So, no, I want to pass. I can hold off on making another building structure. And the label factory is not a great one. Let's go here. Ooh. At some point I might want to buy back my my third farm. But I already got 14 points. I only need 11 more points. So actually it's not going to be worth the time required to do that. I'm taking no more actions here. Okay, so I'm not worried about money anymore. So let's... Although, yes, I have 2 fields now. Harvest 2 fields. So harvest this one. Okay, that's a slight oversight in that the 4 is going to get devalued a little bit. Harvest another field. But that's alright. Oh, I am going to be slightly short what I need to actually because it's going to be like either 6 and 4 or 5 and 5. So I can do 6 and 4 or I can do 5 and 5. Oh well. So make one. So I can't do that until the age, but that's all right. 6. And let's make another wine. Yes. And then, okay. And I'm thinking, so I still only have 1 action left. What do I want to do here with this last action? I can't fill this order yet. I can do this later. Yeah, that makes sense, because gain a point, build 1 structure, or plant 1. Gain a point, build 1 structure, or plant 1. I can choose 2 of them, so I can gain point and plant. So that's actually not terrible. Or I can just do that and or discard. Seclude itself, probably not. Does it make sense to get another worker? Yes, let's get my last worker. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Because they passed for the year. I still have an action. That scared me for a second. So I'm going to go. Oh, I am at max workers. Darn it. Okay, so let's go here. I can get 2 points for selling this. Because I can make another one. I can make a bunch of wine next round, so I'm not worried. Let's go here. Get the yellow card and... Hey! No, I wanted to undo. So I'll sell this for 2 points. Because I can still get the one I need. There we go. Now I picked the right one. Okay, and see what yellow card I get. If it's nothing useful, then I'll... harvest the field. It's not terribly useful, but it's alright. Okay, end of the year. Not one ages. Okay, so what do I want? Extra worker. I'll get lots of actions. Okay. Here. Okay, so go where I can get the guarantee points. At the end of the game, right now. There's a lot of points at the end of the game. Assuming it's at the end of the game, and yeah. Let's see what I got. Gazebo. Did that just give me bonuses for stars? Whenever you give a vineyard tour, you may place or move a star. Okay. That's useless. Okay. Anything else I want here? Structures. I have all the structures I want. I could buy back my field. Oh, he did the messenger to get that. Interesting. But what's going to happen is that's going to get me to 22. 23. I can harvest the field. So I'll go here. And then, so let's pass. I have all of my guys out. I'm currently winning it all but Cruzado and Firenze. I can't afford to buy back my extra. It's just whether I want to spend the actions, because I currently have 4, 5, 6 actions left. So one. Well, I definitely want to do this. Oh wait, because that's not going to be as useful yet. So let's buy back this field first. Fine. Then I'm going to do this action. Okay, so let's do this one first. So I get 2 actions. Let's do get a point and get a point, and then plant, and then I'll plant this here. And the next action, I can harvest a field. With the tour guide. Okay, so I'll harvest a field. Let's harvest the 4 and the 2. Okay. Then I can harvest 2 fields here. So I have 4 actions left, 2 fields, 1 of those, fill in order. I could build this structure, but 2 fields, 1 of those, fill in order. And I might as well build a structure actually, and build this structure. And use that to fill the order. Oh, but I won't have the money to fill that structure. Build that structure. So, harvest 2 fields. Oh, make wine. Get some orders. And then fill an order. Okay, so I need to pass. Wait, undo. What season were we in? Yeah, okay, yes, I want to pass. Because we're not in the fall yet. Okay, what do I want? Oh, I can get an order. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this will get me enough points to end the game. And I have a huge lead. Of course, they are on medium or easy, but, you know, this is my first time playing with this expansion. And it was definitely changed the game up a lot. That jerk face. I do need to harvest at least 1 field. I have what I need to get this one, but if I can harvest another field, I will have enough for... Let's harvest this field. I have 3 workers left. Oh, is it back to me or... No, I have to confirm that turn. Okay, they passed. Somebody passed. Okay. Oh, they're both completely out of workers, and I have 3 left. 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm gonna end the game. So honestly, being able to make the wines I need for this, the hardest to get, is not all that useful. So what I'm gonna do, make some wines, use my normal worker. Okay, so I will, so now I have what I need for this wine. Then I will make another wine. Get that. And then confirm that. So it's back to me. I have 2 actions left. I had not enough money for this. So what I can do is I can use the Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
I can get 3 cards. Then I have to discard 1. I did not get anything I can actually fill. I was hoping by chance I would, but that's fine. Fine, get rid of that one. And then I'm going to end this season. Then I'll confirm. They pass. And get there. Sheesh, they're so far behind. Okay, come on, hurry up so I can end the game. Let's make this wine. That's just enough to trigger the end of the game. And with all of my bonuses over here, I'm going to have a good lead. 33 points. Massive. I just trounced them. Okay, so that was Viticulture with the Tuscany expansion. I would say I am surprised how significantly it changed the game. There is a lot more to it now. It felt more satisfying. With the base game, it felt like it ended just as you were getting started, which is the problem with a lot of the engine building games. This one felt like you were doing a lot more at the very beginning, so it didn't feel like disappointing at the end. It felt like you've accomplished a lot, and it required a lot more thought than the base game, because there is a lot more you can do. All the special characters are interesting. The region stuff felt a little bit unnecessary. It was fine, really, but I can see why some people would want to turn off the scoring for that, but honestly, I wouldn't, because I feel like the scoring is a big part of the incentive to actually take that action. And even if you're behind, that is an option where it's like, people might be ignoring that because it's majority control. So it's like, if you can get majority, it can take you to a lead where it seemed like you were losing. Now, I think the AI was harder in the base game, but again, I only had it on easy and medium. Definitely, I think the AI handled better the more limited options. This is maybe a little bit harder for them to handle with the huge expansive options. I definitely felt like this greatly improved the game, in my opinion. So, if you want to play Tuscany, fine, get the base game. But after a few plays, I think you're definitely want to get this DLC and try this out.